Hey guys, Mike Majette, PGA professional and your Selfie golf coach. Let's get started with your bunker tips. Okay, so bunker play. From what I hear from most of my students and everybody I talk to, this is a very feared golf shot. Number one, nothing to be afraid of. It's golf. This should be the easiest shot to hit in golf because we're not hitting the golf ball. We're hitting the sand. Okay, so let's talk about your setup first, and then we'll talk about how to hit a proper bunker shot. Okay, so when I'm setting up in a bunker, what I'm gonna do, now, number one, we cannot ground our club when we're in a bunker. And what is grounding our club? Our club can't touch the sand, okay? If it does, 2-stroke penalty. No fun, we don't want that. So, what we're gonna practice, we're gonna set up. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna point my club face at my target. I'm gonna set up with a wide stance. We want a stable base. We don't want to involve our lower body that much, if at all, in bunker play. So what I like to do, I put my ball very far forward in my stance. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean towards my target. Okay, so club face pointed at my target. I'm gonna widen my stance. Ball's in the front of my stance. I'm gonna slightly open or turn to the left. So if you're a lefty, you're gonna turn to the right. I'm still keeping the club face pointed at the target. That's gonna open the face, okay? So we don't have to do it at setup. I'll go over that again. Club face pointed at the target, wide stance. Open my stance, keeping the club face pointed at the target. You can see the club shaft is standing straight up. Okay, what I mean by straight up is not this, but it's not leaning forward and it's not behind it. Straight up and down. Okay, I'm gonna put about 80% of my weight on my front foot, and I'm going to keep it there throughout the entire motion. Okay, so I don't have to move my weight. This is pretty much a hands and arms motion. Okay, the bunker play goes against everything in the full swing and the short game. So it's a very wristy, armsy, handsy motion. One very important thing when we're working out of the bunker, full swing. Okay, you want the ball, or you want the sand to carry the ball out of the bunker. So if we're hitting the sand and we do that, we stop our swing, the sand carried just outside the bunker. That's where the ball's gonna go, okay? So if we practice getting the sand out of the bunker, that's where the ball is going to land. Whatever happens on the green happens, okay? The more you practice, the better you get at it. So let's talk about the setup and the technique. Setup from down the line, from this angle. Going at the middle flag, I'm gonna point my club face at the flag. Widen my stance, outside shoulder width apart, open my body. Okay, it's gonna be about 20 to 30 degree turn. Like I said, I'm leaning towards the target. About 80% of my weight is on my lead side. I'm going to keep it there through the entire motion. And like I said, we're making full swings, okay? I want you to match the length of your backswing with the length of your through swing and vice versa, okay? So if I'm gonna follow through here, my backswing is gonna go here, okay? So, club face pointed at the target, wide stance, open my body. I'm digging my feet in for a more stable base, 80% of my weight on my lead side. Okay, so when I take this club up, I'm instantly hinging my wrists up. Okay, I'm keeping this close to my body. We don't want the club to go out wide. Okay, this is a very steep motion. So up, aim for a spot 2 inches, 3 inches behind the golf ball, full swing. Okay, you can see the sand carried the ball out of the bunker. I got the sand to land in the center of the green. So that's the basics behind bunker play. So one of the reasons why this is the most feared shot is because a lot of bad things can happen when you're in the bunker. Okay, if you're focused on the wrong things, we're not going to be able to be an effective bunker player. Okay, so what I want you to focus on is the setup. Okay, we're going to limit our lower body motion. Okay, we're going to keep our weight forward, and we are going to accelerate and make full swings. Okay, find a bunker and practice this over and over. What I really encourage, draw a line in the sand. Okay, and that line will be even with our front foot. Practice hitting the line, making full swings. Straight up, straight down. You can see that I'm staying, my weight is basically hovering over this line the entire time. And that's why I'm able to make consistent contact on that line. So the more we shift our weight in bunker, the more we're gonna have to time where the bottom of our swing is. So now that I practice that, I'm gonna focus, pretend like there's a line 2 inches behind the golf ball, and just hit that. Okay, gets out of the bunker. Okay, now I was a little steep, but because I was making a full swing, the ball got out. Okay, so make sure, if you do nothing else, that you're hitting the sand 2 inches behind the ball and you're accelerating through. Okay?